Today's video is brought to you by Oxido LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxido LED lighting, and here is some after Oxido LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxido LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Good morning and welcome to another episode of 612 Motorsports. Today we're going to be taking the ugly fender flares off of the 2002 S10. It's time to ditch those suckers. I came in a little early today to work and I gave it a bath because I want to have everything cleaned up while I do that. And then I'm pretty anxious to see what's underneath those fender flares. Fingers crossed it's all good. But before we get into that, I'd like to encourage you all to go ahead and hit that subscription button, the notification bell, leave a comment below if you do choose so. Alright, so I'm going to let this drip dry a little bit and we're going to come back to it in an hour or so. Well, I don't think I could have picked a worse screwdriver to do this job with. Keeping the screws, maybe I'll put them back in the holes just to be safe. Now, I don't know if there's some double stick tape holding these on at the top, or if it is just these screws. I'm really hoping there's no double stick tape because that will make this more of a pain than I would like it to be. Moment of truth, boys. Moment of truth. Well, other than it being a little dirty, it didn't harm the paint. That's good. We're pretty clean and clear up underneath here. I like it. Let's try the next one. Let's see how this one goes. And I had to grab a different screwdriver here, one with some teeth that'll actually bite and not strip. Really? Alright, so since the screw's in there pretty hard, I went and grabbed myself a little baby impact, and I'm hoping that that'll actually work. Okay, it worked. We're free. Let's take a look and see if it's just as good as the front. Fingers crossed, people. seeing an issue already. Well, you know what? Because we have that going on, you can see it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty at all. There's actually, you can see holes through there. This is why you don't put fender flares of any kind on any vehicle. Stuff like that happens.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
See, you're gonna get a bunch of dirt, salt, gravel, what have you, stuck in between there, which is gonna stay wet. And then that is in return gonna be sitting up against your metal, and that's gonna rust. That's gonna screw up a lot of stuff. So people, if you have fender flares, take them off. Or if you're thinking about getting some, don't waste your money, because this is horrible. So it looks like we're just gonna put this stuff back on and kind of maybe forget that this ever happened. It's kind of hard to forget when you got something that ugly. I don't even want to look at the other side, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these back. I should have maybe started with this tool to begin with, because I have a feeling it's going to make life a whole lot easier. Well, unfortunately, not the outcome we were looking for, but we did learn a valuable lesson. Fender flares, bad. Very, very bad. Oh well. At least I don't have to look at that rust because I have crappy fender flares to cover them up. So, that's going to do it for today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.